In this video, we're going to learn how to multiply a rational expression. And to do that, we're going to use this principle where P, Q, R, and S are polynomials, and with Q not equal to 0 and S cannot equal to 0. So if we have two expressions, P over Q times R over S, we can multiply them by take P times R over Q times S. Now, to multiply a rational expression, this is the best way, all the steps here that we show you, this is the best way to multiply a rational expression. First step is to factor each numerator and denominator completely. Then we divide out the common factors. So pretty much we simplify by divide out the common factors. When we done all that, then we use this principle here to multiply the remaining factors in the numerators and multiply the remaining factors in the denominators. So let's look at some example. So I'm going to show you how to simplify these two rational expressions by multiplying together, but follow the steps that I just showed you. First, step 1, I'm going to factor out each numerator. So this numerator, I get factor out of 3 and have x minus 2. And then we have to factor out each denominator. So the 2x here, I'm going to have 2. There's nothing I can do with the 2x. I leave it like that. For 8 can be write as 2 times 2 times 2. So that's all the factor of the 8. And 5, x minus 2. This numerator here, I factor out the 5. When you done this, and then we're going to use step 2, which is divide out a common factor. Okay, let's see. We have the common factor right here, 2 and 2. So I'm going to do it, I'm going to cancel this factor out. Okay. And then this is common factor of x minus 2 here is the common factor 2. So I'm going to cancel this out. Let's see, anything else we can factor out, we can cancel out? Pretty much that. So we're done with the cancellation. So we're going to step 3, we're going to multiply the remaining factors in the numerator. So take 3 times 2 times 2, I got 12. And then we do the same thing in the denominator. X times 5 is 5x. So that is how we multiply a rational expression. So right here is our answer. Let's try to look at one more example. I like to multiply these two rational expressions. So we do the same thing. We follow step 1 is factor out all the numerator and all the denominator. So this here I can rewrite as m minus n times m minus n. For this numerator, we cannot do anything, so we leave like that by copy straight down. Alright, and let's see, this one, the top, I leave like that because I have only one m. For this one here, I factor out the m. So I got m minus n left. And when we've done this, we're going to do step 2, which is divide out the common factor. Let's see, this factor and this factor is alike, so we can factor out that one like that. Then let's try everything else. This n here and this m here is alike, so we factor that out. So now we're done with step 2. Step 3 is we want to multiply across. So this whole thing here, you have minus n times, there's a 1 there. When you cancel out this guy here, you have 1 here. Times 1 is itself, so and we do the same thing in the bottom. We have this times 1 over here. I have m plus n. Remember, when we cancel out here, we actually have a 1 left here. But this cancel with that, I have 1. What I mean by the 1. So this time 1 is itself. So we then, this is our answer. So this is how we multiply a two rational expression. So let's move on to how to divide a rational expression. Okay. To divide a rational expression, first we change the division into the multiplication column, where you use the reciprocal of the divisor as the second factor. And then after that, we just treat it as the multiplication column, factor, I would factor this one here to be factor and simplify. What I mean by that is and multiply. Should be this order. We simplify here mean we divide out the common factor, and then after we finish that we multiply. Okay, that's the order that we have to do. So here is a step that we follow. Step 1, we change the division into multiplication, and here is our step 2. Right, this is our step 2 right here. After you change that, you have the multiplication problem. You use the step that we just did before to complete our problem. So let me show you what I mean by that. But look at this example. Step 1, and take this column right here. You copy the first expression down, and then this division here turn to multiplication. Then take the reciprocal of this guy is 8 over y plus 3. It's the same thing when you divide. You have, for example, if you remember when you deal with a real number, you have 1/2. You divide by 4 over 3, for example. You would take 1/2, you time 3 over 4, and then if you can cancel out, we cancel out. In this case, I cannot cancel out, so I multiply, I have 3 over 8. So it's something when you work with a real number. Okay. So exactly, I just did. So now we come back to the multiplication problem. So we follow the step. Okay, now we use step 2. So step 2 is multiply the expression. And to multiply the expression, first we factor out, we simplify, and we multiply. That's a step 2. So I'm going to factor everything out. Factor that 9 out. So y square minus 9. And then 4. The 4 can be write at 2 times 2y squared times 8 is 2 times 2 times 2 over y plus 3. I didn't really factor out completely yet, so I'll continue factor out this one. That will be 9 can view as what? 3 times 3, and then you have y minus 3 times y plus 3 to factor out this problem over 2 times 2 times y squared times 2 times 2 times 2 over y plus 3. Now remember I factor from here to here, I got x minus 3 times x plus 3. That because I remember the identity a squared minus b squared equal to a minus b times a plus b. Therefore I've used this formula here to factor out this one. So when you're done with factor, I'm going to simplify. So this 2 here and this 2 here get cancelled out. This here and this 2 here can also cancel out. So like that. And then the y plus 3 and the y plus 3 can cancel out like that. So now we have left 3 times 3 times this binomial and times 2. So you have 9 times is 18 times y minus 3. My bottom, you have only y squared left. So you're done.